Hi, welcome to Victor Classes. My name is Vijay Sir. In this class, we are discussing India-Finland relation and the recent visit from the President of Finland and the various agreements and MOUs signed will go in detail, which is very important for our UPSC preparation. Okay, so this you can say summary evolution of India's relation with Finland 1949 to 2026. We'll talk about what is Desai initiative and we'll talk about 6G collaboration. We know 4G, now 5G, now 6G collaborations we are discussing, and how it will impact this India-European Union free trade agreement also we'll discuss in detail. Okay, so what is this? Finland and India from a diplomatic ties to a high-tech strategic partnership. Now almost everybody we are doing strategic partnership. Recently we are done with Israel, then we have done with another country. So a lot of strategic partnership we are doing. Let us go in detail. So what is the milestone that is in this March 2026? Elevation to strategic partnership. That is very important. Now we have a strategic partnership with Finland and signed between PM Narendra Modi and the President of Finland, Alexander Stubb. Okay, can be on match the following question possible. If you are writing any other exam other than UPSC, question can come. Core focus is shift from traditional goods, what we are doing, normal mercantile. From there, we are going to digital innovation, AI and sustainability. So this is something we call as a Desai. I'll go into that in detail again. Geopolitical anchor. That means the European Union trade initiative has been free trade agreement that you are aware of it. Okay, so that is the basis for India and Finland relation. Also, we can take next generation technology, 6G, quantum computing. This is one question we are expecting lot of time. They are not asking quantum computing. Please do a research on this. This is an expected question in the science and technology, quantum computing. Semiconductor supply chain. Now, entire world is not having any semiconductor, then critical minerals, all those. So, for that, we are having a good agreement with Finland, you can say. Okay. So, 7 decades of trust. So, all started in 1949. Diplomatic relation established. First NY comes to India, and from 1951 to 1958 we did not have a proper even building for Finland to have their embassy. So it was a temporary base we had one at the Humayun Road. In 1957 to 1960 there was an exchange of people, exchange of high delegates visiting. Our Jawaharlal Nehru Prime Minister visited, and likewise Finnish Prime Minister Sukselianin also visited India. So there was an exchange of people in that. Then in 1986 only we have a permanent embassy in Chanakyapuri. Chanakyapuri, my nostalgia. I stayed nearby, only Tamil Nadu house is there. When I went to UPSC interview, okay, Chanakyapuri, very good place, very neat and clean in Delhi. Okay. Then in 2026, we have elevated our relation to strategic partnership when the visit of President of Finland is in India. Okay, and look at this architectural landmark in New Delhi with the Finland. Okay, so Finnish architect. Okay, Rima and Reili Pittilä, they did it. Inauguration was done in. So this is an iconic building. Okay, and sculpture white. Okay, all this. Just remember this place, these people. Okay, question can come in the prelims also. Who are these people? These are architect from Finland. Okay, traditional economic baseline, if you look at, okay, we have been doing trade with them approximately 1.25 billion only. So it's not just it's not like Israel, you know, we have 10 billion and all. We are planning for 100 billion with the other countries. Not like this. It's just around 1.5 billion. Okay, but we have a big trade deficit. That means we are importing more from Finland. Many of you know there was a Nokia mobile phone that is actually from Finland. How many of you know that? Okay, so those things so coming into India, thereby India is having a negative trade balance with them. Okay. So historical exports, what we were used to do, we used to do the nuclear reactor. No, they used to have nuclear reactor, industrial machineries, paper pulp, electronic goods, fine chemicals and all they used to export. Okay, that you have to mention. Now coming to this side, very, very important. This can be a question I'm expecting in the prelims 2026. If you're writing, please note down this. Okay. D for digital. Okay. E for education. S for sustainability, and I for innovation. So, with which country India has signed Desai Agreement, digital, education, sustainability, and innovation agreement? The answer is Finland. Okay. So, we are not doing just traditional things. We are going with the future. Okay. We have ICT, critical technology, digital India, make in India objectives. Okay. And please copy down this. Okay. Finland's first comprehensive multi-sector country strategy for India. That means India is going to have a multi-strategy, multi-framework strategy with Finland. Okay, and in this, I'll recommend you people just open the atlas and find out where is Finland located. I think they are known by the name Lapland. Okay, there's a tribe called Sami tribe. Okay. These are the Scandinavian countries. These are the other possible questions. Scandinavian countries, Lapland, Sami. Also, you have to check. Okay, so coming to March 5, 2026. Okay, the president of Finland, Alexander Stubb, attends an chief guest in Raisina dialogue. Okay, Raisina dialogue is important. International dialogue happens in India in line with Singalila in Singapore. There will be a lot of dignitaries coming and speaking. Similarly, in India, we are conducting Raisina. This Raisina is actually extension of Aravalli. How many of you know that? Aravalli. It is a Delhi ridge. Also, you can say Delhi Delhi Ridge. Okay, so focus on bilateral ties, acceleration, collaboration across high technology. This is very important. Finland means high technology. Okay, geopolitical stand, building trusted partnership between democratic nations, ensure resilient global. In all the classes, I'm repeating this word: global supply resilience, global supply stability, all this. Okay, so that will be in this also. Okay, that is what strategic partnership. So this I already told you: artificial intelligence, quantum computing, semiconductor, defense also include that. Space and defense also we are collaborating. 6G also I already told you. Okay. So other important thing is Finland is very known for wind energy. Okay, wind energy, renewable infrastructure. They are very good at that. So clean energy we are having collaboration. Okay, critical minerals. Okay, critical minerals, supply chain. All these are repeated things. Okay, polar research. Okay, polar research. There's something called Svalbard Arctic Treaty. In 1924 it was signed, and India is a part of it. And this Finland is also in the Arctic Circle. So polar research can be there. Okay, so Greenland related things you can mention that as well. Okay. Okay, so real world impact and implementation, telecommunications. Nokia already told you, Nokia Mobile changed the network of the entire world. Okay, the infrastructure. How many of you know this? Chenab River Bridge. That is the world's largest, tallest railway bridge, was done in collaboration with Finland. Then circular economy, orange economy, blue economy. All these are some words you need to watch for, and you have to use it in your mains writing. Circular economy means recycling things, reusing it, and reduce the new materials. That is useful for the sustainability of the planet. So circular economy, joint development. Now this one, bamboo to bioethanol, is coming in Numligarh. That is in Assam only, I think. Please find out that. Now, one in social issues happening, or the changes in the pattern of plantation happening in Northeast is people who are doing tea cultivation, they are switching to bamboo. This is a fact. Okay, please do a research on this also. So based on that, there is a bamboo to bioethanol refinery is coming in Numligarh, and the Finland will support in that. Okay. Now look at this global stability catalyst. Catalyst means what? Free trade agreement we have got with the Europe and European Union, and Finland acts as a catalyst for that. Then economic multiplier. That means what? The technology, whatever they are producing, they are increasing to multiple level. Okay, global resilience, already I told you. Okay, that is supply chain, all those things. Okay, so this is what the Narendra Modi used to say. Today the world is going through a period of instability and uncertainty. That means Iran, US, Israel war he is talking about. In such global environment, India and Europe, two of the world major diplomatic powers, are entering global era of relationship and golden era of relationship. Our growing cooperation is giving new strength to global stability, development, shared prosperity. It was said by Narendra Modi today on 5th March 2026. Okay. And this is a summary. So we started having a relation with them in 1949. 2026 it's elevating to strategic partnership. Diplomatic foundations was there. Then Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru visited. Like that, we had a Prime Minister of Finland coming to India. Today we have elevated our relation to strategic partnership, and Finland acts as a catalyst. Catalyst means helping people for the India and European Union trade. These I told you. Okay, D for digital, E for education, S for sustainability, and I for innovation. 6G, okay, then AI, all this. So what you can do is location of Finland you can find. Then I told you Lapland, Sami, and that Arctic treaty is a Svalbard treaty. Then we also have this one, Scandinavian countries. All this you can do a research from that. Also questions can come. Okay, see you in another video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.